Peace. What's good, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Let's talk about and discuss Impact Wrestling for September the 22nd, 2022. This was the go-home show for tonight's Victory Road. This was a pretty decent show overall. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below. And we are going to do the Victory Road predictions as well. Alright, so we kick the show off with a ladder match for the Digital Media Championship involving Bhupinder Gujjar and Brian Myers. Don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. Myers wins by hitting a low blow, and then he tapes the legs of Bhupinder, and that's how he's able to win. So who gives a shit? That was dumb as shit. Moving on. Heath, he apologizes to Josh Alexander and Rich Swann for his actions last week. He told him that if it wasn't for him, they could have been Impact World Tag Team Champions right now. And then he says tomorrow night at Victory Road, we need to focus on that. But Impact has given Heath the ability to take on anyone for Honor No More. But Heath, he wants to kind of go alone. But Alexander and Swann, they're like, nah, we got your back tonight and we got your back tomorrow night. So I'm like, okay. Next, we see a video package involving Steve Maclin, where he attacks Sami Callihan at C Live. I guess that's a wrestling show he runs or whatever, a wrestling promotion that he runs. Who really cares? Not really interested in the match, the triple threat match involving Moose, Sami Callihan, and Steve Maclin. I'm not interested in that at all. Next, we had a quick squash match involving Jordan Grace. She defeated Ziggy Dice with the Grace Driver. Who cares? I don't get why Impact's doing this indie shit. It's just so stupid. Then we get a video package explaining Max the Impaler. Who gives a fuck? Like, seriously, who cares? Next, we had some more indie bullshit. It was an intergender match, 5-way. So it was Black to Roost, Mia Yim, Trey Miguel, Alex Zane, and Laredo Kid. Black to Roost wins. He defeated Zane to win, which was great, so I like that. Mia Yim got some crazy offense in the match, which made no sense at all. But I'm glad for Black to Roost for winning. Next, we still continue the beatdown of the loyal followers of Violent by Design. So Eric Young and Diener, they assault their followers for whatever reason. Ask them what their names are, and they all say violence, and then they continue to get beat down. I have no idea where this is going. I really don't. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, I would pick 2 or 3 of them that are worthwhile and kind of kick out Diener. I guess. I don't fucking know. I mean, I have no idea where this is going at all. Then we get another vignette involving Joe Henry. So he's coming to Impact soon. He's out next. So he gets on the mic and he challenges any member to Honor No More. So PCL answers the call, but he's immediately stopped by Eddie Edwards and the rest of Honor No More. And so Eddie still says, look, you're not really with us, and you haven't really figured things out. So Eddie continues to belittle PCO. And PCO shoves his allies, and he accepts the challenge after Heath kind of riles him up. He calls him Eddie's lapdog. So we got a street fight, PCO versus Heath. Heath wins via the wake-up call. Heath, in one spot of the match, threw PCO into like maybe 25 chairs. It was okay, but I'm like, who cares? Obviously it seems to me that like PCO's on his way out, obviously. I think he signed up until October. That's the same with Mia Yim. So they'll both probably be gone by the end of October, I'm assuming. I don't know that for sure, but PCO probably won't stick around unless there's conclusion to this Honor No More storyline going on, but I doubt it. Next we have Motor City Machine Guns versus Aussie Open. Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. They were defeated by the Motor City Machine Guns. They win via Skull and Bones. So they're going to face Honor No More for the Impact World Tag Team Championships at Bound for Glory. Who cares? This is something that WWE would do in the Vince era. It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm pretty sure Honor No More is going to lose to the Motor City Machine Guns. Way to go, Impact. You know, this is kind of stupid. I don't see the point of the Motor City Machine Guns winning. I just don't. You know, I don't. But it is what it is, man. I don't really care about Motor City Machine Guns. I mean, they're good, but it's like they're the John Cena of the tag division in Impact. Like, they win almost every one of their matches just about. And it's rare that they ever lose. So Gia Miller, she interviews Tasha Steelz. And so Tasha says she's going to introduce Kelly to her friend, and she points to a steel chair that Savannah Evans is holding. And then, out of nowhere, Savannah, she disappears mysteriously. And then Kelly confronts Tasha. And then Tasha says that they're going to play, but not until tomorrow at Victory Road. So it's interesting to see where this feud goes. Hopefully it'll continue past Victory Road. Next, Giselle Shaw, she cut a promo saying that Mickie James will make her most important contribution tomorrow when she passes the torch to Giselle Shaw. So that's not going to happen now. Then we got the contract signing of the Triple Threat Bob Dwyer Massacre. So Scott D'Amore, he introduces everybody, and Moose is out first. Then out comes Macklin. Those two have a back and forth promo. And then out comes Sami Callihan. He says he's sorry that he's late. He had to get his favorite chair. Couldn't find it. Finally found it. And Macklin tells him, look, man, shut up and just sign the damn contract. And so Sami says, yeah, I'll sign the damn contract. Pulls out a pen, wrapped in barbed wire, and then a big brawl ensues. So Macklin whacks Sami with a pen. Sami starts bleeding everywhere. Moose and Macklin team up for a second. Moose spears Macklin. He's out. Moose sets up the contract table, and he attempts to spear Sami. Sami ducks. He hits the Cactus Driver 97, and then he signs the contract in his own blood. And he taunts the camera and the fans, and says that he's going to win tomorrow night. And that was it. That was Impact. So, it was okay, I guess. Could have been a lot better, though, but it was decent for the go-home show. Alright, so let's go over the Victory Road card, shall we? So, here is the match card. And I'm not really even all too much excited for the event. I feel like there's no need. Like, your main focus should be Bound for Glory. This is another thing that Vince would do in WWE in the Vince era. You don't need to do this at all. There's no point because none of these matches matter. None of these matches make sense. They're all really filler at the end of the day. Everything should be focused on Bound for Glory. This is Impact's version of WrestleMania. It's their version of WrestleMania, not Slammiversary. Slammiversary is their version of SummerSlam. It's just Slammiversary. It's just promoted a lot more and a lot heavier than Bound for Glory. But it is what it is. So, PCO and Vincent take on the Motor City Machine Guns for whatever reason. I have no idea. The Motor City Machine Guns are going to win. Like, it doesn't make any sense for PCO and Vincent to win. Not at all. Killer Kelly versus Tasha Steelz. Killer Kelly. That will probably be a continual feud, hopefully. Then Mike Bailey versus Delirious. Hopefully Delirious wins. Speaking of that match, let's just go ahead and go into the Triple Threat Revolver featuring Laredo Kid, Kenny King, Alex Zane, Trey Miguel, Black Taurus, Yuya Uemura, Frankie Kazarian, and Mia Yim. I really don't care. Hopefully Miguel wins, Kenny King, and Frankie Kazarian wins. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Mickie James versus Giselle Shaw. Mickie James. Jordan Grace versus Maxine Impaler. Jordan Grace, hands down. Why would she lose? The Bob Dwyer Massacre. Triple Threat. Sami Callihan versus Moose versus Steve Maclin. I don't know who's going to win this. I don't really even care, to be honest. I'd like for Macklin to win, but my money is really kind of on Moose. Don't really care about Sami, but I care about Moose and I care about Macklin. I don't know. I feel like those two have lost their way. They have no sense of direction. They're just there just to be there. And this is just hurting all parties involved. This is just a waste of time. Sami Callihan is just Sami Callihan. Hopefully the main event, the sixth man involving Eddie Edwards, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett, Rich Scott Alexander, Heath, and Rich Swann. Eddie will probably win, and he'll probably defeat, I want to say, Rich Swann or Heath to take the pin. Probably Heath. But none of this stuff's really important outside of the six-man tag involving Honor No More and Josh Alexander and Heath and Rich Swann. Everything else is just, in my opinion, filler. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Alright.